Well, let's move back to some political news. His Uttar Pradesh formula to revive the Congress in the state has surely worked in these elections for the Congress. Many would say Rahul Gandhi has finally arrived as a political figure to reckon with. Well, NDTV's Manu Sharma takes a look at the young MP's journey and whether Rahul Gandhi is now being positioned as the new Rajiv. Similarities to his father and the perils of falling into the same old coterie trap.
I took that decision when my father died. Specifically, I took the decision when I was on a train with my father's body coming to Allahabad, and actually I think it was in fact coincidentally somewhere as we entered UP that I looked out of the train and I saw a lot of people following, and in their faces I saw a sense of loss, and I felt that as my father's son I had some responsibility.
And so began Rahul's political journey, from the train carrying his father's remains. At every turn he found the Congress eagerly awaiting. This 2004 campaign video perhaps best illustrates how much a desperate Congress at the time was looking up to the first-timer for a miracle. No doubt there have been bloopers on the way.
अंग्रेजों से लड़ाई की बात हो या वो पाकिस्तान को तोड़ने की बात हो, हमारी आदत पीछे हटने की नहीं है.
But people who were close to Rajiv aren't too worried because they say Rahul has his father's touch to connect with the people.
First instinct in him was to throw his arm around anybody who wished to come. So there's an old woman who wants to whisper something to him. Catch her by the shoulder, bring her near, "Ma kya keh rahi hai?" and beam at her and not be struck by protocol, you know. I think some of that Rahul has. From what little I've seen, there is that same willingness to reach out.
Last year, Rahul went a step further than father.
Elections are important, but what is more important is building the party.
He roped in an outspoken former election official to begin an exercise which most parties in India have bypassed: internal elections. His target were the youth wings.
If we are also, indecisive, we are not taking the decisions at the right time, or are just okay with things as they are, then there is no difference between the generational shift that people are wanting to see.
And then there's his father's trait of backing the unfashionable. Rajiv pushed for the IT revolution and rural development. Rahul says his priorities are the youth and clean brand of politics. And Rahul may succeed for the same reason his father held out hope.
He's someone who's untainted, someone who can offer a sense of hope, a certain sense of cleanliness with the middle class needs. So in that sense, he's a politician who has a genealogy, but a politician who doesn't yet have a baggage.
Rahul Gandhi today has an advantage of time, something his father may not have had. Nobody in the Congress doubts that the Prime Minister's job is his. All he has to do is ask.
There is a sort of acceptance that one day, if politics goes a certain way, Rahul will be Prime Minister, or could be. I won't say will be.
It's quite possible, yes. Provided that he works hard towards it, provided that he goes through the grind, and provided that he deserves it, yes.
What is important is the work that you're doing. I've got a job to do. It's to help the youth of this country enter politics and to change the way the politics of this country works.